谢谢老板. Okay, so we're on day one. We've just started breakfast. What do we think of Dianbing, Mum?
They're good. Matty does reckon they're going to be very easy to make, but I have my reservations.
True. So this is my go-to street food breakfast that we're treating Mum and Dad to. We figured on day one, Mum wouldn't be missing a Western breakfast too much, so we could actually like push her out to the locals.
Especially because we had dinner about 1:30 last night.
That's true, we did. It was good though. We're walking along the Lama Temple now, and you can kind of see how all of these places here with this concrete have been bricked up. So these all used to be stores, right? And in the last like few months, well, last week actually, everything, all of these storefronts have just been bricked up. So you can see some, I don't know if you can make it out if it's bright enough, but there's some there as well. But yeah, it's kind of really cool. Well, no, it's not, it's terrifying. But the thing I think that's like most cool about this is the fact that the people who used to have the stores, who've since had their stores cemented up by the state, have just started selling stuff outside of the recently cemented stores. So you can see some people's like selling water here. It's pretty cool. So we just had some fun when one of the subway cards hasn't worked. So basically I was on the other side of the barrier though.
Was it?
Oh no, this is mine in Thailand. But I'd already paid and was on the other side of the barrier, so I couldn't go back. So I was like, Dad, go talk to the serviceman, it'll be fine. It works surprisingly well actually. Because we're in the touristy bit, so all the like help people speak English, so it paid off.
The subway system in Dubai, they had women and children only carriages.
Ah.
So imagine, you're like this, Matthew, but there's maybe about 5 women in the whole carriage. And then there, which was a normal one, not women and children, it was like people like sardines.
Ah, interesting.
You must have sitting there waving at me.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
in Shenzhen there are, do you want to sit, Mum? In Shenzhen there are women-only carriages, but everyone uses them. Which is, so yeah, they clearly tried to institute the idea, but just unsuccessfully.
She's adorable.
Mum is reminiscing how back in the day I would have done exactly the same thing.
Yeah, except you weren't quite as cute with your glasses.
That's true.
Oh, Sanderly, go on. Confusing.
So we're currently in the Old Summer Palace. Because basically the challenge is like, which touristy places have I not taken Mum or Dad to? So the Old Summer Palace is really interesting. I went with Kay and again with Eve. Did I go with Kay? Yes, I did. I went with both Kay and Eve.
You've seen the video.
Oh, okay. Mum knows. It's more like that you remember better than I do. So the Old Summer...
This one, or did you go the other way?
Is it mine? It's just nice.
So the Old Summer Palace is really nice because it's lots of kind of large lakes.
Oh yeah, you're a dragonfly.
Oh, that's really cool. And there's a fish in the water. It's lots of like kind of large lakes around each other, which like all covered in lily pads and stuff. So it's very nice, very, very serene.
Yeah, it's like a yogurt drink, isn't it? It's nice, refreshing.
Yeah, they are good. Especially good in the hot.
Thank you.
Good style. Oh, hello. 不好意思，我太重了。
Hey, David.
Got on the boat, the small girl sitting here complained that foreigners are so tall because the boat did rock a little bit as we all got on the boat.
Tall as opposed to heavy.
Well, yeah, she was diplomatic enough to say so.
嗨，
你会说英文吗？
一点点。
你会说中文吗？因为现在我觉得你不会。
现在是什么意思？现在。
Okay.
Oh no, she's like, what does that word mean? And the mum just corrected my pronunciation. They're not wearing life jackets. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, the life jacket's on top. I didn't even spot those. Yeah.
对了，老妈，你把那个给我装进去粮食还是多？
And now the soldering around the Old Summer Palace is finished. We're getting the subway over to Lamb Lake Place, the absolute classic. The plan's to just go grab dinner there. Try and find some vegetable options for Mum because she's not as keen as the rest of us are. And now the soldering around the Old Summer Palace is finished. We're getting the subway over to Lamb Lake Place, the absolute classic. The plan's to just go grab dinner there. Try and find some vegetable options for Mum because she's not as keen as the rest of us are. Okay, so we're now at my absolute favourite Chinese restaurant. We're going for a leg of lamb, which I think is a lot. Probably gonna go for the lamb skewers. Delicious. We'll miss the we'll pass on the sheep's testicles, also the sheep's genital. I'm a big fan of the enoki mushrooms. These are good.
Yeah.
In Chinese, these are sometimes called "see you tomorrow" mushrooms.
Why?
The sound right there. I was just asking how many people there were. And some naan. I'm a big fan of the naan bread. Misspelling of naan. So
Is that what it is?
yeah.
I thought it actually meant something different.
I mean, it might, but I've always just assumed it's a misspelling of naan. So I'm ready to go. We've since made friends with this dog, who might be walking under the grease tray in a second, which will be a mistake for him.
David's discovered the dark beer.
Are you happy then, Dad?
I couldn't have been happier.
And we'll start looking into our lamb leg.
Absolutely. Sorted it.
Maybe. Okay, so Mum, what do you think of the hipster credentials of the bar we're currently in?
Very, very hipster.
Why? What about it?
It's got the exposed pipework, it's got the lovely old-fashioned light bulb.
There's some music stands up here for some reason.
Yeah, there's some ladders. I'm not sure why they've got ladders, but there's ladders.
What are having the... also the...
Lots of panda artwork.
Yeah, lots of weird panda artwork. All in all, oh look, oh, the personal thing I dislike the most is you see that St George's flag over there. To me, if I'm ever in a bar, if I'm in the UK, if I'm ever in a pub and I see a St George's flag, that's always a big no-no.
Maybe it's in other countries.
Maybe, yeah. We can hope.
Where are we now?
Spain.
That's okay. I like Spain. I did not know that. You called it. I, with my sixth sense, knew that.
Yeah. So the bar that we're sitting in upstairs seem to be watching a stream of the football game that's about 2 seconds faster.
So we know what's going to happen.
Every time someone's scoring, or so you just basically get cheers from upstairs. So now at the end of the football game, we're just wandering on back. This is the bit of street here. We at Tianbing's, like what time is it now? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tianbing's 12 hours ago. So it's been a good day, ready for more exploring tomorrow. Tomorrow bodes a sleeper train as well, which promises to be good fun.